Hello everyone, my name is Stefanie Sladky and I'm one of the artists with Rise Up Central Wisconsin, and today I'm going to teach you how to draw a mandala. So mandalas have been around for thousands of years and they're a really great relaxing way to do art. It's one of my favorite things to draw, and a big part of drawing mandalas is being in the moment and kind of being creative in that moment, so making it up as you go along. So let's get started. So I'm going to start in the center here, and really you can start with whatever shape you like. I'm just going to start with a circle, but you can do a star or a heart or a square, whatever you like. And a big part of drawing mandalas is starting in that center and adding designs as you go along. So as you can see, I'm starting with a flower, and then I'm just adding dots around that. And then you can have fun with it. So I kind of go around the dots with a line. And then maybe I'll do some half circles around that. So it's really about starting in a central spot and expanding your design as you go. And the great thing about mandalas as well is that each one is unique. So each one that you draw is different. And I know sometimes we want to be perfectionists with our art, but a big thing about drawing mandalas is embracing the idea of wabi-sabi, which is celebrating the imperfections. So instead of getting really stuck on maybe one line is shorter than another line, or maybe your dots aren't all the same size, you just have fun with it. Just go with the flow and keep having fun drawing your design. For this design, I'm just using a black Sharpie pen, but you can use different paint pens, which I have a lot of fun with, or different color markers. And it's really fun to be able to draw these designs on colorful paper. So for this paper, I just used some watercolor and made a pretty colorful design behind it. So it really makes it stand out. The other thing to have fun with too is coloring in different designs. So having that contrast between a lot of color showing through your design, like how you'll see with these dots area, compared to other areas where they're colored in. And so after I complete each design area, I kind of like to outline it and start thinking about the next thing that I'm going to be adding. And if you've ever done Zentangle, you can get a lot of inspiration from some of those designs as well, of things that you can add to the mandala. So it's really all about adding shapes, lines, dots, and just expanding on your center design. So it's kind of like a big circle of designs. I guess you can think of it as kind of like a design flower in a way. This one's kind of looking like a flower. Swirls are really fun to draw on these too. So as you can see, it's expanded and gotten bigger as I've just added designs around the circle like that. And there's really no plan to this as I go. I just kind of make it up as I go along. And I guess that just comes with practice from drawing them. You can kind of get more designs in your head or designs that you've drawn in the past to make a mandala. And so it's a really fun exercise to practice drawing different designs, but also just having fun with in-the-moment creativity. So we've got a pretty big design here. And sometimes you wonder how to end your mandala, like how to make it look kind of cohesive in the end. So one option is I could just keep expanding this and fill up the whole page. Another option that you can do is something I can show you in a second, which is kind of just adding dots to outline it. I think it makes it look pretty cool. But really it's all about exploring and having fun with how you want it to look. There's no right or wrong way to add designs to these. So for this mandala, the center is more of a circle, but you can also do mandalas where the center is a diamond or a square or a star. It's really all about whatever you want to do in the moment. So I would recommend, if you're going to be drawing a mandala, to approach it with a curious mind and be open-minded and not too hard on yourself. If you feel like you've messed up an area, don't worry, it doesn't mean that it's ruined. You can always expand on that, and the more designs that you add around that, it'll start to clean itself up too. So a way I can finish this mandala is just adding these little lines here. That branch out. And then maybe some big dots in between there. And then maybe some smaller dots. So it's really just having fun with it and seeing how each aspect of the design looks compared to everything else, and exploring your creativity as you go. And there you have it. Here's a mandala. Hopefully this tutorial has been helpful and inspiring, and I can't wait to see what you come up with.